Filter?
They are generally faster, but it doesn't matter.
Whip sound effect.
We are just running away,
Yeah.
hopefully, maybe. We might
Yes,
be able
we're
to.
running away and not fighting and abandoning all of the Warforged.
We're gonna save the Warforged,
I swear,
because
who
my
could
fucking
save
alignment doesn't
I
let
don't
me.
know if we have enough energy left to fight the things killing them.
We don't have to win, we just need to stay alive for like 2 rounds.
That's
3.
right. 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It's also assuming you
Okay.
can manage to convince all of them to come jump in a portable hole carried by
Yeah.
some strange.
If they don't want to, then they die. It's really easy.
Are you
I
threatening
mean-
me?
Look,
Yeah,
most
like,
of
are you
them probably
threatening?
just came from a life of slavery.
Yeah, it's like,
And
hey,
you're saying,
robot.
hey, get in the prison transport or
You're
die.
under new management.
They'd be like, I'd rather die.
I mean, if they actually,
slavery.
then that makes our job easier. But I have to try.
Shovel.
I must.
Shovel to bury him?
Nope, shovel is a spear.
Cannibalism project?
Cannibalism
yeah.
project?
Wait.
My fellow Warforged.
Cannibalism?
Cannibal!
I don't know. I mean, the cube can digest metal. We can
Yeah, but
begin
it's
the
not,
cannibalism.
it's not
project.
cannibalism.
Wait,
I guess that is true. Yeah.
didn't we level up at the end of the last session?
Yes, we did, but we
we
didn't get a
went
long
long
rest.
resting.
Yeah. I was just
Ow.
confused because we're halfway through this level already.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
that
fought-
was in a.
You thought what? 4 legendary creatures at the same time?
Yeah, you want to
That
fight
was a
more hex
dangerous
snakes?
encounter. It
Yeah,
was
let's
made
do
even
it.
worse because like the
Just
party
sleep
was
so I can
split
get
for
my
half.
level.
Oh yeah, those fucking robots that were casting
Yeah.
disintegrate.
It was
shit.
nuts.
Yeah, that's
Anyways, I get a feat this level. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna get alert because my initiative has sucked forever.
alert, alert.
Alert. Oh,
Like,
Lord.
Bah, bah.
Oh, Josh, I have a question.
I may have an answer.
Because of that feat that I'm taking that makes me not get a hit dice this level, do I still get my 2 health from toughness?
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's every
It's-
level.
Yeah, it's tied to level, not hit dice.
Yeah. Cool.
Fuck you doing to not gain a hit dice?
It's a feat.
What feat?
You know,
The ones that
feet
attach
in
your
the
legs,
PhD.
the feat that people usually pay money to go see for some reason.
Only feats. Feet.com.
People like feet.
Oh, we are straight up, like damn near halfway through that next level. Holy shit!
Yeah, we got so much.
Listen, you fought the fucking Hex Knight prototypes, and that wasn't supposed to happen like right out, but the shadow went by, so it kind of fucked shit.
Hex Knights were like, excuse me, that's
Yeah.
incredibly offensive.
That creature
shadow
is
just-
illegal.
Shadow just keeps fucking poking at things that it probably shouldn't be poking at.
It
Well-
didn't. It was following me nicely, like a nice little summon.
It literally
And?
was
How did
was just following.
It wasn't poking at nothing. It was just following me.
They saw Shadow and they're like, engage hate mode. That's it. That's all they did.
I reckon if we fight this dude and survive, we'll be halfway to the next level.
I'll be back in 2 seconds to come clap cheeks, but make yourselves ready. Missing Kavan tonight, because obviously other appointed situations arose.
It's fine. He'll,
Does he
can
also
jump
have
into
to
the portal.
return his key?
No,
boss.
he is actually having an anniversary tonight.
Okay.
Which
Gross.
girlfriend?
B.
That was not a joke.
I'll be right back.
In some kind of whack ass relationship.
Yeah, poly.
Yes.
Oh.
Polyamorous.
He has 2 girlfriends.
Why have one partner when you could have a polykill to play games with all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Just play
can.
D&D
They can.
for-
What's a 3-player game?
It's
They can play
basically what
For
we
the
are.
King by themselves.
Oh shit, that's true.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of any other 3-player games.
Oh, Lord of the Rings, Battle in the North.
Oh.
That's the only other one.
Wait, War in the North.
Yeah,
You mean
War in the North. That's
the one that like everyone was so hyped for, and then it was very mid. I remember
it was
that.
very buggy. Is what it was.
I played a few hours of that.
It was also kind of mid.
It was
Are
very...
we playing?
And
We playing a full Barony playthrough at the same time as the D&D game?
Shrine?
What?
Shrine is also 3-person.
Trying.
Ah.
Yeah, I Google 3-person games, and it's like, here are multiplayer games. I'm like, no, I want games that are specifically 3 people.
Yeah, 3 people on it. That's what you searched for. Why wouldn't Google just give it to you?
Because it's just like, hey.
It's
Mario
go fuck
Party
yourself.
3!
So I've got my highest level spell right now is 4.
I mean, I have you beat, but both of my spell slots need to be used for escape.
Yes. So
I have my 7th and my 8th left.
I have 2 4th level, 2 2nd level, and all my 1st level, and that's all I got. So I'm
Did
not
I-
gonna be helping in combat.
Did I just not get hit through any of that?
I
To be
don't
fair,
think
not
so.
really,
It was a
no.
lot of running around.
The
Those fuckers were teleporting.
the spider
that's
things were very focused on only killing a couple of people. So, you know. And also, I believe you healed up after the fight. You were hurt slightly.
Hmm.
Like, you were not grievously injured.
Clapicus cheeks.
Oh no, we had a short rest.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we had a short rest.
I even still have some.
I'm pretty sure we did, yeah. Anyways, the Staff of Power has Wall of Force in it. I forgot about that.
Hey, oh nice.
Nice.
See, we don't even need to fight Lescrotimus.
That's
Unless he has Disintegrator, you know,
Astronomus.
an anti-magic field, dimension door, teleport.
So, last time on Festering Faiths, after proceeding down into the basement of Providence, the hidden stairwell that you had found along with the various Warforged and ogres that were hiding out, you explored further into this facility and found out very quickly that there were other mechanisms continuing the experiments in maintaining maintenance over certain captured creatures. Along with that, you had also accidentally engaged by, well, what seemed like a creature to execute, the Hex Knights that had witnessed the shadow following Elaine, and blocked off the room, and to which, after it surrounded the shadows for the time. Oh, it is the first Josh game of the year, isn't it? Oh,
Yeah, I was putting the date on my notes, and I wrote 2022, and I was like, wait,
Oh.
no, that's not right.
Happy New Year. But, as the shadow waited with curiosity, suddenly saw the various Hex Knights raise their blades and very quickly bring them down on the shadow. Also very quickly figuring out that they have magical weaponry. At that situation and point, that the rest of the party started striking out at them, not sure what was going on, assuming that they were just fully engaged, which is fair. Very quickly led to a large-scale combat between the 4 Hex Knight prototypes and the rest of the party. Unfortunately, Brannigan was locked away in gay baby jail for a long period of time. You know, he's also done that now with his girlfriend. So, in lieu
It's simple. Just don't have partner.
exactly.
Just single.
With that, the rest of the party, Kavan and Elaine, were being heavily assaulted by the remaining knights, in which at that point in panic, Kavan grabbed Elaine and Cloak of the Mountebank dimension doored away and closer to the party, which at that point, the rest of the party had gone to witness after they heard the screams and spells cracking off down the hallways, that, well, the others that had gone ahead have clearly been under assault. Very quickly did they realize that there was extra, well, curious prototypes here, as the Hex Knights started appearing everywhere with dimension doors, alert Horus blocking the way with her spiritual guardians. Very quickly realized that they recognized spells and avoided the area, and then quickly moving past her to pursue their targets, found Elaine and Kavan, as well as ignoring Brannigan, who was left in jail for the time, and very quickly tried to descend upon them, which the rest of the party had helped fight them in a very intense combat back and forth, thankfully with the, well, Celestial Guardian that Laris had left at the doorway caused quite a significant amount of damage to one of them, but then also tried to lock Cromsteel in a force cage himself, but thankfully Rylax managed to witness her arcane bolts going around the cage and realized that something had to be there for them to move. At that point, he very quickly descended on the rest, realizing that, especially after a disintegration, as well as a foresight cast on one of them, that these Hex Knights were heavily imbued with magic. So, even though it was a sheer battle of attrition, some got very close to death, and others full passed out for a brief time. Thankfully, we were able to deactivate them forcefully, at which at that point, you had finally moved on after taking a moment to recover, and took care of what seemed to be the mixing alchemical leeches that were left to facilitate the creatures of this den. Which at that point, you realized that the multiple jars that are on the walls, still sitting there for the moment, are about 30 strong, as far as you could tell. All various different amorphous ooze people like Rylax. The other oozes that have very quickly, well, been freed from the apparatus that you had found them in the hallway, realized that if you had removed Curse them, it actually takes function, and frees them from the armor that was imprisoning them and using their abilities by force. Which at that point as well, at the other end of the hall, a blood-enchanted skeleton was dropped from the ceiling, but very quickly dealt with by the back line. And at that point, you push forward to find, in this massive research area, Host. Sitting next to the writing desk, the standing book stacks on the north and south ends of this hall, filling the room, multiple scriptures written down, arcane scribbles everywhere, along with what seems to be his full research and study, all fully written out and set on the bookshelf before him. So at this point, in a brief discussion of him doing research and facilitating the memorization of history and what had actually happened to fullest and truest form, that you made him realize that, especially even in this, what was supposed to be innocent research, accidentally led to the situations at hand, and especially Junius and Mentor to have many of the capabilities that they have developed today. That's right. Which at this point, after taking a brief moment, a short rest between the discussion and starting to grab some books and all that, you heard what sounded like the roof collapse, remembering that at one point there was a fairly large creature had walked over on the stonework above you. It seems to where that location was has now collapsed in as you hear the Warforged and the Ogres screaming at the other end of the facility. You know full well that the oozes are still within the jars there as well in the other chamber. And you are at the opposite end of this hall, awaiting and, well, have immediate action to take on this situation at hand. Horst looks a bit nervous at hearing these sounds, and especially looking to the rest of you as to what to do on this front, as you know full well he'll fight if he has to, but prefers not to.
Host, pack up whatever's important. I'll help you. We have to leave.
Do y'all remember the plan?
Plan that we came up with in a span of about 6 seconds.
Yes,
I'll
that
help
plan.
Host. You guys go rescue the goos and the jars and the Warforged.
Well,
You
that's
probably,
just
have, you probably have at best about a minute, so hurry it up.
You can still teleport, right, Rylax?
3 times.
Okay.
That's assuming I need to do nothing else.
Right. I will collect all my books.
I'll help Hurst grab everything that looks important.
You do
Summon
see.
my secret satchel.
You do see he starts pulling down specific volumes, ones that seem far thicker in pages, ones that probably have been his most profitable research in years, and ones that look to be, well, probably the most informative ones that definitely have a much more careful binding and cared for look to them. But as you are doing that, what will the rest of you do? As you know, the other oozes were protecting the entrance to this hall, making sure that no others would be able to get down into here. Or, well, more or less, travel up the hall behind you.
I've accelerated me, Nistri, and Cromsteel. We're fucking out of here. Let's start it.
Yeah, teleport as many of the oozes and Warforged out of here as you can. We'll buy time, and then you teleport back and come get us.
Yeah, hopefully they'll all fit in the portable hall. I don't really know how many. Oh, it's gonna be a mess.
What is accelerating? How long does it last?
It lasts for a minute.
Discount haste.
It's discount
Oh.
haste. It's basically just for movement speed.
Sure.
So you get
Fucking-
double movement speed and a bonus action dash for the next minute.
Right.
Or until I'm about to drop concentration, you go put a wall of force in front of the door.
That's not concentration.
the staff concentrates for you.
Full force.
Wall of force.
Wall of Force doesn't concentrate, I believe. Or
I'm looking.
I have to double check.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
There you go.
It's 5th edition. It's not that kind.
Okay.
If only.
All of the cool spells are concentration.
Yeah.
Except
To
for
be
this.
fair, you can use Wall of Force to instantly capture an enemy that is no bigger than 10 feet tall for 10 minutes. It's got to be concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wall force is very good. I'm not even denigrating the fact that it's concentration.
You want to
Yeah.
get cubed, sucker?
The great spell.
Anyways, let's go. Are we on turn order or are we just moving?
With that, let's see. Full just moving for the moment. Because you do
Okay.
still hear the sounds of combat pursuing.
Let's
we
like
go
it,
then.
boys.
Fucking you.
I can move 80. Come on!
Oh
We
boy,
gotta get the
I
rest
see
of them
him.
out of the jars.
Oh.
It's LaCroix.
Alright. As you do look down the hall,
He's already killed them all.
just for everyone's sake. Yes. Crotus.
Oh my god!
What?
It is Lacrotus.
What's the Crotus?
We saw this guy as we were flying in, and Kavan said, like, yo, this is like one of the Obsidian Queen's children or some shit.
Oh.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that right, Josh?
That's
Yes.
exactly that.
This dude's like a
So
Titan
this is
general.
like demigod status, yeah.
I'm as I run past the friends of mine, I'm yelling for them to go run to the jar room.
Yeah, they are warbling in to help collect all the other brothers and sisters.
I'm throwing the portable hole on the ground.
Is the force cage still in the way so they can't squeeze in?
Far as you can tell. But
Well, that's paying to.
Oh yeah.
as you do witness down the hall, you do see one orc with a strange looking mace is repeatedly bashing the wall of force, like he's gonna do something about it. The others that are accompanying him looks like they have descended down into the room with the rest of the rubble, each of their outfits being much more colorful than other knights that you would usually expect to see.
Ooh.
Why is there a wall of force there?
That was the force cage.
Yeah.
I
It's
got
constantly
yeah.
steel. It stays even after he dies.
And that lasts for about an hour, but it was... So, actually, yeah, that would be just fading. You guys got
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Can we-
drop accelerate and just drop a wall of force using the staff, just like whack.
She said these Hex Knights had magic weapons, right?
Yes. Are you gonna detach one of the arm swords?
I have a cheeky look at this guy. See what else I can find.
You might as well take the body at this point. It's probably going to be faster.
Probably.
Alright. And especially with that, so just full grabbing that, but also brief description, as you do see this magnificent looking titan of a motherfucker. Especially with rippling muscles and armor that seems to almost jangle and match his body, almost form-fitting without failure. You do also see that the helmet turns almost unnaturally. You're not even sure if it is a helmet or his actual head. You do see the ogre that he's holding down with one hand and then just squeezes and snaps its neck right there on the spot when he sees both of you down the hall.
Oh, cool.
Are there any survivors?
I guess we ain't saving them.
Roll. Oh, this guy's fucking dead.
It's gonna.
You do see.
Far does the wall of force go?
As this is happening, I assume these three here just kind of grabbing the body and running. Or are you just gonna try and rip the arm off?
With the
Sure,
rules of
I'll rip
teleport,
an arm
you
off.
could bring the whole thing with you.
Yeah, it's a dead
It's an
person. It
object
doesn't
you're
count for
carrying.
anything.
Well, no one else is here, and I'm just facing down this big guy, so I'm just gonna keep on trying to rip that arm off. Why not?
Hey, Crab's with you.
Yeah, exactly. Just,
Alright.
I'm just chilling.
Do what you
Alright.
want with the bodies. I'm only here to guard.
Ain't no thing. What else this guy got?
With that, you do hear a thunderous boom as he's like, over there. More competitors.
Dropping a wall of force over the doorway. I'm trying to draw it, but I'm doing really bad at it.
That's fair. And he would not be able to see it, so.
Okay, because it's 10 by 10 foot sections. Which, so does that mean that it's each section is 10 feet across, meaning that it's basically like this for each section?
If it's 10, yeah, it would be 2 by 2s across.
Oh wow, well, then I've got plenty of wall of force to spare to just spam fill up the hallway. You know, I don't really think I'm gonna go much further than that, but I am blocking the hallway.
Okay, it's not. They're not like 10 by 10 cubes. They're wall panels.
Yes,
Okay,
sheets.
so it's a 10.
They
So-
also have to be like all concurrent with each other.
Mm.
Unless you're specifically making the cube.
So something like this then.
It'd have to be like a straight
Yeah,
line
I don't
sheet.
think they can have corners.
Yeah, okay. Well then I'll just gonna go with something like that.
Yep, that'll do.
Alrighty. With that, the fellow oozes are fully loading up the jars. That doesn't take very long. As he just points at you, you see him start walking and just shoulder check the wall and start crumbling half of it down.
Oh.
He
It's
should.
gonna go around the wall of
We
force.
could go around it.
He could.
Hello, unstoppable force.
Although you guys
Wait,
aren't
takes-
accelerated anymore, so
Okay.
you are slower.
But there is the point where he just reaches the wall, bumps it for a moment as you two see him reach this end. A single fist slams as it reverberates. It almost just hurts your eardrums to hear this on the other side for a brief moment. With that, you do see the head turn and you realize that that's not a helmet, that's his actual face.
Sick.
Rodolfo
That's
is here to kill us.
Let's probably get out of here, huh?
Must have really hurt the Obsidian Queen when he came out.
Yeah,
Start,
there's horns, bro.
Yep.
starts sliding across the walls this way. You're like feeling the wall of force, and then there's a brief moment where you see the other side collapse as he starts pushing through the wall.
That's a real. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, all of you can fit into the portable hole. Get in there now. It'll only be for about 6 seconds or less.
Also gotta go.
They don't
not
even
delayed.
question it, and they just flop right into the portable hole.
Okay. Roll that sumbitch up.
Brand and Kavan come rolling around the corner.
Yeah, just
How
double
much
check.
of this? How much of this host actually thinks important?
You can tell he definitely has gone for the finalized notes and completion. Probably looks like he's trying to get like maybe 8 more books off the shelf as fast as he can.
Well, I'm helping him out.
Alright.
I haven't heard any. Well, I'm hearing walls get crumbled, but I'm not hearing any of my boys.
I'm pressing the Vox button. Elaine, Elaine, he's breaking through the wall.
All right, we need to go. We need to go.
We're gonna throw down some initiative right now.
Yeah,
As Lacronis finds a way around the wall of force.
Fair,
LaCroix is
very
here.
fair.
He's fizzy.
These guys were following up after him. Always
Oh,
keep
that's
with
good.
the boss.
Oh, all those guys are with him. Okay.
How many people do I have to teleport? So I have myself. Well, 8 other creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we're just at the limit. I guess to be fair, one of the Warforged could, jump into the portable hole as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or
Yes,
anybody
so-
could. It's for 5 seconds.
It's true.
If there's no oxygen in there at all, you can survive for 5 seconds holding your breath. You can hold your breath forever in 5e. Everybody's like an
It's so
Olympic
dumb.
swimmer.
Me can hold my breath for like maybe 30, 40 seconds in real life. D&D
guess-
characters, 7 minutes.
I do like
the
the
air's
other
just
one
very
where
oxygen rich.
yeah. I do like the other one where you can hold your breath a number of rounds to your con mod.
That sounds
Yeah.
more realistic.
Yeah.
Without like a feat to boost it.
Yeah,
I think it's still base 30 seconds and then like a round per con mod.
I think it's important.
Hey, brother, strong.
Listen, you always gotta have Ape. Because he always
Gotta have Ape.
escaped.
Ape escape.
monkey.
And also, I will say, even though these guys do look like orcs, they look like half-breeds.
Oh shit.
Thick, very thick.
Between what?
As far as you can tell, they seem to have scales.
Oh,
Or
Lizards.
snake man.
Yeah.
Dragonborn.
Jorks.
Oh yeah, they were with kobold allies.
Oh,
Could be any.
Yeah.
Because Kavan's like a snake man.
Snake man, snake man.
damn right.
Snake man.
Leonis. See this big motherfucker pushing through the walls and coming around the corner for a moment.
Did that, and then I also. Just to confirm, because for some reason my channel divinity is at 2 out of 2. We didn't get a short rest at any point down here, right?
We
You
did.
got a
You
short
did.
rest.
You got a short rest.
We did?
We got a short
Okay.
rest right
I
before
was-
we walked into host's room.
I was so confused about why I had 2 channel divinities. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I used both of them.
Yeah, no,
The
you
short
guys
rest is
definitely
after
got a
the
short rest.
the spider mech fight.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Right. Okay. In that
Whatever
case,
that's
I
called.
use my channel divinity. Moonlight Sanctuary.
Nice.
Bonus action. No, that one's a full action. Shit. Do I have a bonus action?
Maybe not. Clerics do suffer that quite a lot.
Yeah. No, I was thinking Aura of Vitality bonus action, but it's an action to start the spell. So no bonus action. Yeah, it do. Yeah, all right. Just the sanctuary then.
All right.
30 feet. Half HP for myself. That'll do. I just want to throw up our defenses a bit.
Josh, did you just want host to go when I go? Because
Yeah, he's basically going.
And the me three.
Cool.
These warriors.
I'm staying with you, Neat.
Okay. I got
Random
you.
peasant ends his turn. Creature with legendary actions. This is my time.
Pretty fucking much.
Dude, when those fucking robots started using legendary actions on your guys' turns and you weren't even in the fight, I was like, fuck off!
I can sense they have some friends somewhere nearby. Let's capitalize.
Capitalize, I will not lie. Alrighty. These warrior monks run up. You hear Lacrotus very calmly like, you berserkers around the other sides. And you, Nistri, can, well, not from there. Crom and Kavan and others would see down the hall. The scaled orcs are quickly saluting and then look like they're about to head down one of the other halls.
There's another way.
Oh.
Nistri.
Imagine there's not another way. Dead ends.
Walk into a trap after room and die.
I guess I'm just awaiting the inevitable teleport.
Alright.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know.
It helps stuff some goos into the hole.
They're
Are
already
they all in the hole already? Come on, man. Get in the hole.
They're all no.
Okay.
You could roll up the hole. That could be a good use of your turn if you don't
Yes,
have
you can, because they did get in. The hole is still on the floor.
In that case, I will grab the hole.
Alright.
Roll that shit up.
Pack it up. Oozes huddle together just to make sure the jars don't spill out and lose a brother.
Who's a brother?
Who's a brother?
Who's a brother?
This folk, what will he do? Yeah, this one's gonna quickly fucking move over and he's gonna bless the orcs.
No, don't do that. You don't want to do that.
He likes blessing orcs.
But orcs are stinky.
Makes them stronger.
No, you don't want that.
They're buffing! Stop them! This one. I'm just gonna get on up there and bless those that he can. Alright. And then Lacrotus. He will full push into this chamber. as he looks down the hall at Cromsteel, Kavan, and Brannigan, which might I need roll Kavan and Brannigan. My bad.
They are innocent bystanders.
They're about to get trucked.
No.
Each tree's also had a turn, so he gets 12 10 for each tree.
What do you mean they're about to get trucked? There's no trucks here.
Pulls through the ceiling.
I feel like Brannigan would be squaring up.
By the end, Brannigan would rush this guy, I think.
Yeah.
Is the guy coming in hot?
No, Isekai truck's gonna get him.
Isekai!
Alright, well, goodbye.
I feel like he's smart enough that he'd probably send his Echo to fight it.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
It,
True.
it does all the attacks he can do, and also, like, it's just as strong as him.
That's good.
And on top of that, he'd probably rather not die.
No. He'll go out like a man.
I'm back, guys. What
He
happened?
wanted his turn in the
Brannigan
order, so he
sacrificed
wants to get
himself for no
15
reason.
HP.
For the greater good.
The greater good.
The greater good.
Alrighty. Let's do a quick read. Kavan makes himself full ready. Brannigan putting his echo
Give on
out.
the fast 15.
Alright. Kavan gets another 15 temp. And Brannigan with a 12.
I think he gets 3 attacks at this point.
I believe you should. He's fairly high.
Sure, throat attacks are on 15th level. It's been a long time.
It is, yeah.
Or what am I doing? Crotus just in the front line there. Alright. Alright, so the Crotus.
That one's for Brannigan.
Oh, dang.
More. With that, Lacrotus looks overjoyed. He's going to crack his knuckles and go into what looks like a rage as you do see smoldering heat start to fume off his back and his tusks.
Well,
I do believe we lined up like pittance.
Cowabunga it is.
With that, the Echo's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw as he lowers his head and will just full fucking charge you guys.
Is it half damage on a save? Because the Echo has 1 health.
No, it's no damage if you do not get hit. Those in the trail, if they manage to avoid it, which I need to pull up a running sheet. Which that is a definite fail, and the Echo's gonna pop as it gets shredded over, literally, by Lacrotus. His full fucking run. For all three, come on, Brannigan and Crom. Dexterity saving throws. The DC 20.
oof.
It's probably fine, I can take it.
I feel like you can.
Yeah.
Brannigan. Or... No, that's a con.
Con.
5. And... Never mind, that seems fitting.
Ooh.
Why does that feel about right? My god.
Nice.
Stellar, come on.
It's actually a 34.
God.
Yeah, true.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. So, Kaban will be pushed to the side. But, At the same time, both you and Brannigan are going to be gored on Lycordis's tusks. That will... Where is there?
Oh no, I've been impaled.
Brannigan could Indomitable.
This is true. Let me re-roll Brannigan's before you guys take 46 piercing damage.
Cool.
That comes back in a short rest, right? I'm not sure.
I think that was a long rest.
I don't know if he used it.
I do not recall
he-
him using Indomitable.
I feel like he would have used it to avoid the force gauge.
He still has one. So that would still unfortunately fail though.
Ugh.
Owie.
Alright. With that, God, Crumb, you actually held on to that spell. You are impaled by Lycordis as he will finish out his movement with both of you impaled on his tusks. Basically grappled and restrained.
Oh,
As he does finish out right there. As the rest of you see this, as he now has Crumb, Steel, and Brannigan fully impaled.
Now I'm gonna be honest. Well, you guys might be in pain right now. He did manage to position you perfectly for us to escape.
Do we have to be next to you, basically?
10 feet is the distance.
Yeah.
He has positioned for an escape. Almost.
Elaine and Hurst.
Yeah, I know.
You can come back. We'll be fine.
yeah.
I can't aim at this place though. I don't have anything from here.
You can aim, you just don't have anything from it.
Yeah. And I have like a
Chance.
70% chance of not arriving here.
I mean, you could grab a rock from the ground and come back right
Yeah.
next to Lycrodus.
Hello, Lycrodus. How's it going?
By yourself.
Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Today I'm gonna be being gored by Lycrodus.
Just move your goo to like avoid the home. Just...
Yeah.
I'd like to use my action to escape this grapple.
Alrighty. It is a simple strength DC 15 to remove yourself from the impalement.
Fuck.
Wow.
Oh, Jesse's here.
Jester. Unfortunately,
You'll get 13 temp HP at the end of your turn.
Thanks.
that would eat your main action. Anything else you'd like to try and do, Crom?
Nah, I'm distracted again. I'm good. Thank you.
Alrighty. With that, seeing there's so many fine pieces of prey here, he'll spend 2 legendary actions. Yes, finally. More
Actually, I will
real competition.
bonus action Valve Enmity. Just in case.
Ooh.
It's just marked.
Full mark his ass. As you are, well, you and Brannigan, Cromsteel and Brannigan will have disadvantage on this, but it's a DC 20 Constitution saving throw for everyone within 15 feet of him. So, with that, it is...
Disadvantage.
Sickening Inferno.
That sounds painful.
As you feel the heat from his body and realize that the steam isn't just magical or from the strange berserking effects, but fully on the factor of you feel almost like you're standing next to a volcano.
Nice.
It's a DC 20 con. If you fail, it is, well, it's going to be some fire damage, but it's also 2 levels of exhaustion if you fail.
Oh, that's all.
A lot of exhaustion. No wonder this guy has trouble finding such worthy opponents. He exhausts them instantly.
This doesn't matter for my water of My aura of warding does it. Resistance to damage from spells. It's just.
Just his aura.
Ugh.
You're being gored by Radon.
Yeah. Radon has
You're
you
my
impaled
boss,
on his
buddy.
tusks.
But he has
High
me.
five.
You're literally impaled. You rolled like a 2 and a 3 on your deck saves.
Hey yo, that sounds about fucking right.
Yep.
I'm not even
man.
here and I'm rolling like ass.
Josh keeping it lore accurate.
I guess. Ow. Is Cromsteel also impaled, or is it just me?
Oh yeah, buddy. We tanked him.
Armor is also impaled.
Hey yo, bud. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Wait,
And
what did you say happened? He has like an aura that exhausts you? So what just happened?
Yeah, how much
it's-
damage did we take?
Sickening Inferno, which I need to roll for Kivan.
It's not passive. He had to activate it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he had to spend his legendary actions to do that.
Did it actually do any damage? Or is it just you fail the
It's
save?
about
and
it.
exhaustion?
It's about to.
Oh, okay.
Kavan fucking killing it. The fucking
He's
diamond
got
body.
proficiency in all saves.
Yeah, diamond body doing
He
work.
also has extra because he's in range.
yeah.
Yep. And did Leoris make a con save?
Oh.
Don't
I
forget
didn't
Pally
realize
bonus.
I needed to.
It's everybody.
Everybody within 15 feet of him.
Yeah.
You are
Is this
within.
Radon?
Says-
Is this Radon, man? What have we even done to him so far?
We entered into the room, he looked at us and went, "Oh yes, worthy challengers," and smashed down a wall to come chase us.
Yeah. Rylex put a wall of force in front of him. He just went, "No, I'm going through the real wall, thanks."
Just like, okay, cool.
What the fuck? You see, I've got tunnel vision. I see something and it becomes a tunnel.
That's right. All right, so those who failed will take the full damage of this. DC was 20, and which I'm pretty sure most have made this. So those who made,
Sneeze tree.
I failed.
all right.
I
So
got a natural 1.
that would be the full 59 fire damage to you, Nistri, as this room cooks, being in here with Lucartus.
And this doesn't count as a magical effect, it's just his aura, right?
Just his body, his aura. Those who saved take 29 damage. Also, those who did get below a DC 20 on that takes 2 levels of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Me street tired.
Just like, oh fuck.
Which
Disadvantage on ability checks and half speed.
yeah!
Yeah!
Lane better be here in 6 seconds, otherwise I'm fucking leaving.
What's wrong? You don't like lacrosse?
You're COVID.
He fucking barbecued me. I lost hell despite succeeding on the save.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
What? My hand!
Let's see.
No.
Did Brannigan roll a save as well?
I don't know. I just got here, bro.
Alright. Go ahead and roll that for me then, Brannigan.
God save. I'm good.
You're fine.
Alright,
29 damage.
29 fire damage, and you all good.
29.
You're only impaled now.
Good.
He
Lovely.
only impaled.
I'm restrained, right?
Yes.
Grappled and restrained.
Someone was.
God.
You said someone had disadvantage for some reason. What was that?
Oh yeah, me and Brannigan have disadvantage for being on him when he exploded.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
Roll
is this the
again, buddy.
Nazgul? I was about to say, is this the Nazgul theme? It fucking is. That's why I recognized it.
It's a good mix.
Hey, roll again, Jesse.
Yeah.
You've got disadvantage.
Wait, I have disadvantage?
Yes.
Yep.
Because you're point blank impaled.
Fuck, I'm...
Nice.
I don't have any... Both of my Indomitable charges have been used, so I...
Yeah.
Fuck.
So that's 59 damage. Welcome
Hang
to
on,
the
how much
crew.
damage did I take off before? That was 30?
Another 30.
Yeah, another 30, and 2 levels of exhaustion.
Ow. Negative 30. Okay, I'm more than half dead.
Don't worry, hopefully we'll be out of here. Hopefully.
Which I will GM layer these boys, because they're in the... Thankfully, they're in the hole and it was closed before he got over here.
Yeah, they would all be dead.
Mm.
And then finally Elaine.
Alright, I'll, put my phone down after the conversation with Raylex. Alright, host, we need to leave right now.
Right.
Can you teleport or anything, like Dimension Door or...
I have an emergency beat, but it's to a private facility.
A private facility full of Bloodbane soldiers, I assume?
No, it's somewhere I would be just alone. It's over in the desert.
Could I go with you?
I believe so, as long as I'm holding on to you.
Alright, step out of the room. Follow me. Like, just step over here. And I am going to fireball the room.
See, like, absolute shock on his faceplate.
You said he had a good memory.
Freddy?
I'm gonna quickly talk into my headset, whatever it is. Rylax, it should be good. Leave without me.
All I needed to hear.
Hopefully this works.
Alright. I assume you give him the nod. He will grab onto your arm and mash down the bead as both of you are gone.
Oh yeah.
You appear in a fairly small room. It looks like it's been built pretty much to fit one person, really, almost like a studio apartment, and that's literally it. You see, like, emergency supplies here, and basically more writing desks. Pretty much. Alright, the Zerker boys. Well.
What now? Oh god.
Don't worry, we'll be dead before you
Yeah,
get
there
it.
are some other people.
365.
Someone's gonna have to get a little bit closer. That's me. I'm gonna have
Don't
to
worry,
get
I already
closer.
planned for it.
Okay.
By planned for it, I mean I'm just going to drag you for one of my moves.
Cool.
Come on.
Here, everybody come along, come along. Yeah.
Come along now.
You teleport us, and because you're teleporting us, it doesn't work because we're on his horns of anti-teleportation.
Should I do the horns with no teleport?
Right.
Oh fuck!
Dumb shit like that, probably.
I would like to grab onto Nistri, walk over to here, and drag Nistri towards me.
I will go along willingly.
What's your push pull weight?
Well, that is a good point, actually. I'm not very strong. I have an 11 strength.
Oh.
Should be
That might
5
be enough.
times.
Let's go calculate it.
Like
Yeah,
25 times that or something like that.
Wait.
No, it's not 25 times, it's 15 times.
Yeah, 15 times and 30 times for like lift and drag and pull.
You're pulling him.
Let's see, strength. Drag equal to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times your strength score.
Alright.
So, you know.
330?
Yes, but that
Do you
reduces
wait-
you to 5 feet.
Yes, it does.
Did I just permanently go down to 5 feet of distance?
If you're dragging him, yeah.
If you're dragging him,
I'm
yes.
only moving him 1 square, though.
Alright, you drag him 1 square, he would be there. I assume Mystery would not oppose.
Absolutely not.
Alright.
And walk over to here, and I tip my hat. As I teleport all of us. With the helm. To break.
Righty. Double checking something.
He casts anti-magic field as a reaction.
I specifically used the helm so we can't counterspell it.
Oh yeah, no, he's not counterspelling. As you do move next to him,
He has Sentinel.
well, he's gonna.
Sentinel Pro.
He is using a reaction to fucking fist you real quick. So, I guess hope this is a nat 1.
I mean, I don't think it will be a nat 1. Well, we can start there.
Hey, it won't be that bad.
Fritz.
Won't be that bad.
It's 27 to hit you.
Yes.
10.
50 fire damage.
This is the bludgeoning.
Okay.
And touching his body, thankfully, especially since he's not fully invoked on that front, is 3 fire damage, very low.
Oh, that's not even that bad. I'm fine.
Yes, whatever.
Yeah. A light punching.
I would like to now use my reaction to hit him.
Oh!
I'm teleporting you. Calm yourself.
I just want to get one lick in.
Hell yeah.
Does 20 hit?
20 on his body. Doom. Connects. Doesn't cut through.
Okay, good to know. I've done science. You may now take me home.
I wish
Gathering info.
to leave.
Yeah, I'm teleporting.
It's time.
Alright. Where are you fleeing to, my good sir?
Brayton. The temple.
We're going to the Elbreth, sir?
No, I'm taking the ooze people home.
Oh, okay.
This is just
I guess.
as safe there.
Yeah. That's
And I
fine.
can teleport
I've got
us
multiple
again.
teleports. It's fine.
Alrighty. Well, funny enough then. Yeah.
Get there, and Lacrotus is also there.
What
I quantum warp tunnel through to you. I've learned by playing Cyberpunk 2077.
It's
Much
it's
like in,
Yakuza,
Jumbo.
the look Rhodas everywhere system. He comes out of
The portal scar.
Teleport out, and then suddenly a hand just reaches through, like, no, you don't, fuckboy.
You like go to drink a health potion and you blink, and as you blink, his hand starts reaching up out of the lid of the bottle. He's like, no, it isn't possible. So I can quantum tunnel anywhere that you aren't looking.
So, with that, you've thankfully survived Lacroix. Elaine is somewhere in a hidden bunker in the fucking wasted sands, the cursed sands. As you guys are on the opposite end of the continent and freaking.
Don't split the party.
The ultimate party split.
Yeah, I
You have the same
spoke
video
on
as the rest of us.
loudspeaker.
You heard what happened.
Yeah. Fucking, she left with host and an emergency teleport beam.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'd probably wait about like 30 seconds before I said anything because I don't want to be distracting while you guys are fighting.
I would do it like right after we arrived. We got out of lane. Oh, we're good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm just here with host in some underground little bunker. I should be fine unless host decides to kill me.
Waiting for the hole in my stomach to heal.
It's, yeah, very slowly mending
Just
over.
take a nap. You'll be fine.
I don't need a nap, sir.
Oh yeah, we regen. I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
forget this.
I regen
I
like
break
4
the
health
I'll
a
just
turn.
close this
And
up.
I break the thing.
Or a turn, that's awesome.
I know, right? But I sacrificed 8 hit die for that.
Hey, does it really matter?
Oh yeah! Hole!
Everyone, burn in the aura.
Yeah, hole.
What do you mean hole?
I take
I
the
mean,
portable
pull
hole
down,
and
get the goo out.
open it.
Okay.
So that
You all get
before they
fast your
suffocate.
wounds.
Literally, you just open the bag, like, get out the goo!
Get out the
Good
goo.
cleric.
Get out the goo.
As Leoris mends everyone over, as the chaos
It
is.
came from the staff. Give me a natural 1. Damn.
Damn, that would be some shit. But with that, especially getting your fellow oozes out of the portable hole, as well as the multiple jars so people can breathe, you do see that the others are still very weak. This deal definitely not have been enough time to recover from what has happened.
I will just I'll usher them towards the back.
Each one very quickly helping transport the jars and get each other towards the back area of the grove. You do see the elder looking extremely concerned of where you just came from, and then also finding so many lost brothers and sisters. What is happening? Where did they all come from?
Sort of long story. You familiar with Belmos?
Something happened.
They were luring people to leave, and then the Warforged were taking advantage of them. Well, the Bloodbane worshippers were.
This is unfortunate. Explains why so many of the groves went quiet over there.
Oh. Is everybody else all right?
Feeling better?
Quite fine.
Mr. just takes a knees. It's too hot.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, it felt like you were literally cooking in your own bodies being near this man.
Cooking in my armor.
Literally that. For
That's it.
Hot potato, hot potato.
For Brannigan and Cropsteel, it felt like somebody had basically stuck a molten lava iron in your body and started cooking you inside out.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cauterized
that's it.
movement.
I clearly need to give up more hit dice.
Zymon? I've hit dice tower?
Zymon, please.
Zymon, do you want 5 more?
Yes.
Zymon sitting there with a bib on, a little plate, and a little fucking knife and fork, like, why yes.
Delicious.
Delectable.
Just
Pure vanilla.
Pure vanilla.
Just see Brannigan like transform, like I am Simon, full avatar.
Full transformation is turning into a cat boy, and then I kill myself, but I can't.
Oh, God.
That's
Don't
the
worry,
perpetual
we'll do
torment.
it for you.
I'll smudge
Yeah.
this unholy thing.
You
I
try,
don't
but every
think I
time
can
he
get away.
regenerates.
No.
Oh no.
Hellfire dagger.
There you go. That'll fix it.
He still regenerates. The
No.
soul's not in the body.
Please take my short sword of certain death. It's the
Don't
only
worry,
way.
I can fix this. Plane shift to the positive energy.
Oh shit!
There
Hey,
you
this
go.
feels
Forever regenerating in the positive plane.
Well, yeah, you just assimilate into the energy. Eventually, you will disintegrate.
All right. The Elder of the Grove does beckon for the rest of you to come towards the back chambers, so you'll be able to sit down and recuperate more after Leoris' healing.
Sure.
Late. You do see Host looking a little sad and dejected because especially his books have now just been cooked into oblivion, but looks like he's reorganizing a new calligraphy set from the tools that are here.
Better that your notes don't fall into the wrong hands.
Especially the Obsidian Queen.
I'll
Does-
cast light, even though I have dark vision, just to get a better look around.
As you do, it looks like this was hollowed out from the chest of a larger warforge that was made long ago.
Ooh.
Something that's just been swept under the desert for almost forever and just forgotten over time.
What's this desert called that I'm at here?
It's the Golden Scar where we are.
Yeah, well, I'd ask, are we there? Because you said desert, and this is the only desert I know of.
Mm-hmm. He does mention it's the Golden Scar. But the only place where others wouldn't be able to find people like me. Does get a bit tense sometimes.
Is this a secret place only you know about? Or I assume Mark's been here with you, probably.
I came by here with Mark before. When doing research and have supplies. More or less to also study some of the older titans from when they fought against the giants. Well, I say titans, the titan-sized brothers of mine. Unfortunately, this one had been thoroughly carved out. Somebody had managed to find it long ago and scrap its insides, and we used it as offal. Desert eventually started swallowing more of it, so hid itself naturally.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't one of the coolest secret hideouts I've ever been in.
Unfortunately, it is one of the furthest from other places to talk and meet with people, but best to keep things safe.
Well, I can teleport us out of here tomorrow.
Oh, good. We don't have to worry about uncovering the entrance then.
Yeah, I'd rather not walk around in the desert. We were here about a week ago, and it was horrible.
No. Glad that we don't have to worry about that. At the same time, I'm not sure if you would be able to make it to the surface. It takes a bit of wiggling through sand.
I just have flashbacks of being shotgunned through the sand and almost dying.
High speeds, just
The sand, the mass sand burn from my whole body.
have no fucking hair left over from just getting sand blasted.
I mean, I'll look at some of his notes if you'll let me.
He will very happily let you. That, especially on the earlier pieces of research, you realize that even marked down for some of the culminations comes from previous information that he had gathered when he was still under the control of Warren Thos. The elves that had originally kept him actually kept him as an actual archivist and doing full proper research, which he managed to glean a good portion of information of where some of these old tombs were. Many of their ancestors were, well, they're not long ago or have experienced it in previous lives.
Makes sense.
The other notations that you had found that also lead to many of the elves had initially mocked Warforged for being people who wish they could be immortal and would not be as continuous in the cycle as they are. Byborn's dead. Especially with the various pieces of research, the Warm Lord, as well as Sidemon and the Daughter of Sunrays, noting each of the other gods and those who should remain asleep, as well as the recital of what seems to be the initial treaty that had led to the giants leaving through the portal that the Edofate King was looking over. Many of the elves actually granted the giants mercy and worked with some of the other gods before they had locked themselves away to help escort them so another war would not break out initially. It's at this point, though, that, especially after this assistance and agreement as to why Warren Theos doesn't have any gods or goddesses on their territories, as since they helped assist, the agreement was that none of the vaults would be kept within Elven lands, as they were seen too dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, it does mark down, as you already know where they are, but the various vaults there within, the many that have lived for hundreds of years. The original Lindworm that was wiped out, but also still one of the vault keepers up there within the mountain, was considered the Great Worm's personal treasure, of that he kept a god's prison. Far up there to the north on that mountain, next to Zonwell, is also the vault that was aforementioned to be one of harvest and bounty, managed to bring fruitful health and growth to many of the grounds around them, which many theorize as to why the forests there are still thick and overgrown, no matter how many times they try and cut them back. Obviously, with a lot more information, knowing that the Goddess of Illusions was also the one that had managed to keep a portion of many of the what was considered lesser tribes at bay until the Obsidian Queen's rule, her illusions making sure that they didn't push north and were initially scared, maintaining almost an odd neutral balance of superstition. But her vigilant watch was useful for the time. Eventually they had to erect their watchtowers to keep the border safe. This also...
Question.
Yes.
So, I know we opened all the vaults, but I'm going to ask Coast if he knew, was this one already open? Because for some reason, the Resdorms killed the guardian of this vault. Basically what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Does host know if they did anything with the vault?
As far as I recollect, I think the vault was left intact. If it was under watch of one of the kingdoms, they might know what have happened.
What would this guy's name be? Just so I can write it down.
That. Pull my notes real quick on here. That would be Admore. I will type it out. Very ironic and on the nose. That would be more fluent on the tongue, straightforward. Now, if his vault is was untampered with and just remain to be set, then he probably presides over the mountain and what else is left over there with issue. The other ones that would be most curious would be the collector and the Lord of the UNT that would be freed. I know they were at ends.
The one in the first extinction, I see.
Yes. That would be Lord Tasium.
Right, I'll chat with him about shit for a while. And for flavor, I'll ask him what he knows about the infused. And maybe he can help me out with something that will explain this feat that I get.
Alright, he will happily regale you with all that glorious bounty of it. As for the rest of you that are back in ring, you will find out, Relics, that under very heavily manipulated and magical chemicals, many of the brothers and sisters within the jars, thankfully, were able to be cured and cleansed, but were slowly being mentally and physically weakened enough to where when they were interjected with the armor and cases that were trapping the others, wouldn't be able to resist, and it would assume full control of their bodies and make use of them like tools. Jars themselves are magical in property, and any other oozes or other ilk that were, or if they are or were to be put in these jars, would remain in almost a semi liquid gelatinous state. Not enough to be amorphous or pseudopod-like, but trapped within the jar in itself, almost like the irony of a chair that would trap you if you sat down in it and never be able to stand back up.
Yeah, it makes it so you can, make yourself solid enough to climb out. Pretty fucked up out then. Yeah, well, what does everybody else want to do for the night? And that's all settled. I see they've all become mute.
They've all died.
We should return to the Elbreth and let them know what happened.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Alright, sorry, Elder, we're gonna have to cut this visit short.
If there are more out there, then please bring them here. I understand the urgency if there are more like that.
I'll do my best, in case it ever comes up again, removing the curse from the armor made him disassemble and fixed them, so in case anybody else needs that.
Sure to keep note of that.
Alright. And we can teleport everybody to the Albreath.
Hooray!
Freedom!
T-pose through the air.
We literally just slide T-pose fly back to the Elbreth the whole way.
At the Mach 50.
I like the
You're
kind of, you just like, when you teleport, you can't be damaged and people can just see you like T-posing, like clipping through the sky and like, the terrain.
Yeah, but like past the speed barrier sound.
Yeah, but sometimes you lag back a little bit so like they can get a better look at you. You get like, somebody like gets stuck in terrain, it makes the Gary's Mod collision noise.
Until you glitch and go through it.
It's just a flock of birds and
The birds, you hit them so hard they become cooked.
the orphanage runs outside screaming with joy.
As you then, one of your party members flies through them.
No!
The children are now.
Oh no.
I think you would get the medium rare at best, Jesse.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Listen, you can't always kill someone, but when you try. Alrighty. Slide on over to the Elbreth. Elbreth harder. As they still have a hole in their deck from.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's great. Just hole. Love hole.
Hello everyone, we're back once again.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah, Bymore's pretty awful. In case you're wondering where Elaine is, she's fine. She had to leave a different way.
Wondering where you missing one?
I think Bymore is just, like, swept off the map at this point, right?
Hey, where do we even go at this point? We should probably continue gathering people, although what Host was talking about might end up being a different solution we could go with.
We were trying to figure out how to get to Junius, but
How to get to Junius and then Bloodbane, if possible.
yeah.
However, though,
Bloodbane.
what else he was talking about seemed to imply there was another route other than us trying to force a solstice.
Budbane.
Bud Lightbane.
needed one of those orrery things. One of those ones that we exploded.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. The orrery was in Warrenthos. I don't really know if we could fly this thing to
Okay,
Warrenthos. I feel like they will blow us up.
Yeah, we were going to walk in and I would pretend to be a slave or some shit.
Yes.
Does that sound good?
Asking. So have you guys like flown over Warrenthos before? Has that gone well?
Seemed reasonable, but we also flagged many of them down ahead of time.
Well, do you
Can
think
we
we can
do
just
that
do that
again?
again? Because we need to go there. It's very important.
Shouldn't be an issue. I say hesitantly as I can't, guarantee everything, but did play it off that we owned the Warforged here.
We plan to do much the same thing with Crom Steel, just to avoid issues, but we need to get there to get to a map that they have. We haven't made enemies out of them, so it shouldn't go poorly.
Not yet.
Well, there was that one that tried to kill Elaine, but I feel like it's more of a one-sided thing.
Not even online.
And he was trying to kill, other people, so...
Hey, surely they have a bank set up. Oh, you'd be surprised.
They have two.
They bought 2 banks for Axial's time.
Wow.
I mean, how often do you get to have someone who lives as long as they do have a family line and invest with a dragon?
It's like, so what's your like storage method for keeping our money safe? Oh, we just put a dragon inside of a room.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
security? No, just the dragon.
Full ass dragon.
It kills you if you come into the room.
Magic item. Dragon that kills you.
Imagine dragons. Damn.
Waking up to action dance.
Why my ass?
Slap my nuts.
Very well. Very good, boys.
Hell yeah.
Game over.
Back it up, boys. Reconvene in a week.
We've peaked.
And away we go.
Final session concluded.
Everyone dies. The ship crashes.
As it should be.
I'm gonna ask around on the Elberth, find out if they have any canvas.
Wipe your ass and then slap your nuts.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
With
We were just in like an entire city. You could have bought canvas when we left.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I was gonna need canvas before.
No, right.
Okay.
They have balloon canvas if you don't mind using that. Though they'll have to sell it to you because it's a bit expensive of a material.
How much?
For that 30 gold for bolt cloth of balloon canvas.
I don't need that much.
Alright. Although cut it to size then for... Well, how much do you need?
I need like one sheet so I can paint on it.
Alright. 3 gold.
Ah, easy. 3 gold.
They will light it, cut a sheet, and have a beautiful balloon canvas. Actually, a lot finer than most of the canvases you've had before.